What is going on, everybody? Good afternoon. It's your boy, the Bad Diggity Dizzle, back with another New York Giants video. And in this video, we're going to talk about our quarterback, Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones on a conference call was discussing his off-season workouts. And he said that the biggest thing, his quotes, that he's working on is ball security, and he's doing different type of drills emphasizing mindfulness, and says that something like this, the ball control, the ball security is a simple fix. So it's always good to hear that. We all know that Daniel Jones definitely struggled with ball security, hung onto the ball a little bit too long, obviously, and allowed it to get knocked away quite a bit. Didn't help that he didn't have a great offensive line, and obviously the Giants went out of their way to address that during the draft and in the offseason this year to get some, better protection in front of Daniel Jones. But it's obviously good that he understands that that's one of his weaknesses, and he wants to work on that. So he's working on his mindfulness, says it's a simple fix. So this is obviously a good thing. If he is aware of protecting the football, then he will. You don't want him to overthink things too much, obviously, and be thinking about, ball security instead of hitting the open targets, because Daniel Jones is one of the best in the league in throwing into tight windows as far as accuracy goes. But he did put the ball on the ground a lot. So it's good to hear him say that in his off-season workouts, he is practicing ways and being mindful of the fact he needs to hang on to the ball a lot more and not turn the ball over, because obviously turnovers are huge momentum swings in football games. You want to win turnover battles in football. Obviously, that's a huge component to winning any football game, is lack of turnovers and turning the other team over. So it's good to hear that he is working on it, he is mindful of it, and that he's going to do everything that he can to improve upon the fact that he lost a lot of fumbles last season. So it's a good thing. Daniel Jones is a smart kid. You could see him beat himself up a lot when he lost the ball. You know he wants to win. It's good to see that. And we all know Daniel Jones is going to work at this, and he's going to get better at this. And with an improved offensive line, it's certainly going to help a lot. With a better running game, everything's going to help Daniel Jones this year. And I do expect him to take a huge step forward. We saw it with Carson Wentz his second year. We saw it with Jared Goff his second year. We saw those guys take big steps forward. And I don't expect anything less from Daniel Jones. I think that he'll take a huge step forward. He's also been down in Charlotte in parks where they have open parks, working with wide receivers to keep his arm strength up, to keep his accuracy up, just to keep everything loose, doing some workouts and everything else. So it's good to hear that Daniel Jones is doing things on his own, to stay sharp and get prepared for this football season. Because if the New York Giants are going to be good this year, Daniel Jones is going to be a massive part of what we do and our success on offense, obviously. I mean, he's the most important part, as is any quarterback of their team, to, the offense succeeding. So the fact that Daniel Jones is working on his weaknesses, and he's working on his arm, and he's working on his arm strength, and he's working on his accuracy, and he's trying to get a little, cohesiveness with wide receivers in the offseason when they really can't do much. These are obviously very encouraging signs that he's ready to take the next step and to lead the New York Giants to a much better record and a much more successful 2020 than we had in 2019. And listen, man, Daniel Jones is a rookie. There's not many rookie quarterbacks that come in there and don't make mistakes. I mean, they have to get acclimated to the speed of the NFL. You get acclimated to, different defensive schemes, more complex defensive schemes, and a lot of these rookies, you can only learn so much by watching film. Until you're actually in the fire, you don't know how hot it is. You know what I mean? You can look at it and go, man, that fire looks hot. But until you're in the middle of fire, you don't know how hot that thing's burning. So Daniel Jones obviously got acclimated to it. And again, I like the fact that he's working on his weaknesses. He's going to protect the ball a lot more. And I said this, I remember when I made the video. It was a while ago. I think Daniel Jones is making a Pro Bowl this year. No lie. I think Daniel Jones is going to have a good enough season where he can definitely make the Pro Bowl. I mean, I expect a lot out of him. I think Giants fans in general expect a lot out of Daniel Jones. I think with the way we upgraded the offensive line and the fact that we have Saquon Barkley back there, I do believe, especially with the new coaching staff, that a lot of Giants fans are expecting Daniel Jones to be a Pro Bowl caliber quarterback this season. Well, we'll see, but it's encouraging that he's working on his weaknesses. Anyway, that's all I got in this video. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, guys. Until next time, it's the Bad Diggity Dizzle, and I am gone. Peace!